Every week there's a new tournament. Most of the weeks you're losing unless you're winning the tournament.
It definitely can wear on you mentally.
It's definitely a lot of failing.
It's not easy to make a living in tennis.
It's just really tough life, but you know, you have to like it.
We're in Calgary, Canada. Indoors, indoor altitude, fast courts.
The tournament has been great, really well organized, and the people are super friendly here, so it makes it an event that I target on my schedule every year.
Everyone's trying to get up through the ranks. You have guys that are hungry.
There was a period of time last year where I was lying in bed, couldn't play for almost a full year basically, and I was close to calling it quits, honestly. And yeah, I didn't want my story to end like that, so I wanted to give it one more push and see what I can do.
And this place is just so special to me because this is where I broke out onto the Challenger Tour. As a tennis player, you play so many tournaments a year, and only one person's walking, away a champion, and it's really hard to do. I'm just really grateful that, it happened to be on home soil.
To have this event, it's huge. It really put Calgary on an international tennis map. It's always been something when we built this tennis center that we wanted to create. We had the facility to be able to host it. The facility was built to international specs. You get a lot of amateur athletes, you get a lot of collegiate athletes, and they get their first points here. And this is where they really sort of is their launching point into a higher level events. We've had some amazing players play. In 2018, we had Casper Ruud play. He's now a 3-time Grand Slam singles finalist. He's top 10 in the world.
Just kind of amazing seeing these athletes and what they're able to do on a daily basis. I mean, you think about it, they're going to be in a tournament every single week. Just this crazy lifestyle. It's very impressive to be able to be comfortable, to be able to be successful at this level. You just start seeing how these pros are either going to keep rising and get to the top of tennis or really kind of falter.
Trying to claw your way to the top of any sport, any industry is a grind, and it's no different in tennis. It may be perhaps thought of a little bit more difficult because you're on your own. It's not a team environment, and so and if you're not winning the tournament, you're losing every week, and you have to deal with that, and picking up and trying to get ready for the next event. And it's a prestigious sport when you're at the top, but getting there is a little bit different.
I'm here by myself and can't afford a coach to come with me, but kind of used to that, and you just end up normalizing a lot of this lifestyle.
Tomorrow I'm leaving for another tournament, so this is the tennis life. Like every week is another tournament. This is a mental game as well. So sometimes it's not only about hitting forehand and backhand. It's really tough, but you just have to have nice people around you who support you, so you are not lonely on this journey.
Sort of a nomadic life. I've heard it called the traveling circus. It can be really challenging mentally, resetting yourself every single week, and I think that's something people don't really think about with this game. But I think that's also what kind of makes it fun, is that you have a chance, an opportunity every single week to find a way. Like, you have to put that puzzle together and perform again.
This is one of the reasons why we run the Challenger the way we do. It is a very tough life. I think everyone sees the tennis on TV and they think it's glamorous. The reality is it's a lonely life. It's a very challenging life. We wanted to make this event as comfortable for them as possible, whether it's providing really high-end food, having them picked up in nice cars, putting them up in a nice hotel. We want to make sure that experience for them is very positive. They're comfortable, they want to come back, and most importantly, they have a good time here, because I know that it's challenging. I know how hard it is for these players to earn a living playing this sport, and they're world-class athletes. They deserve more.
have pretty much everything we need. They really treat this tournament like a professional tournament, like a WTA, ATP. So I think that's great. It makes us, honestly, all of us feel special, and like it makes us want to come back to these tournaments because they're like so greatly organized.
I've known Danny for years. He's running one of the best tournaments in the country, one of the best clubs in the country, and he puts on a first-class event here.
Eight Alberta players play this year for the first time. Not a lot of kids from the West have opportunities.
Playing at home is awesome. This is my home club. I've grown up here. Having my coaches and my family and all my friends and like on the sidelines is like, it never happens like ever where everyone is all together at once. It's a little nerve-wracking sometimes because I want everybody to see how well I can do, but I love it.
It's awesome to be at home and play a week at home. You got the support from family members and friends as well, so that's always nice. And being at a club like as nice as this, I think it's one of the nicest indoor facilities in Canada.
The level has increased so much in the 3-4 years that I've turned pro, and so it makes it fun to compete against, but it's also challenging for sure.
The fact we have events like this in Calgary really will make a difference for Canadians who are trying to make their mark.
These events are a tough level, and it's tough to get out of this level to move on to the next one for a lot of players. So, I mean, I'm enjoying it here, and you know, I just want to keep playing some good tennis.
It's definitely a grind and can, you know, kick your butt at sometimes, but, you know, you gotta try to have that right perspective of, you know, how blessed, you know, tennis players are.
Hopefully starting at the French, I can be in slam qualies and playing the biggest tournaments in the world.
Just staying in a process-based mindset is really huge, I think, because if you get caught up in the wins and losses, it's going to kill you. I mean, it'll get too high and too low, and it's not going to be a fun journey.
Definitely my greatest tennis accomplishment to date, so I'm going to enjoy the moment today.
And great to have the Calgary Police Service here. They're going to bring up the Calgary National Bank Challenger Men's Singles Trophy for Murthy Cassoni.
Yeah, I'm flying tomorrow at 6:40 a.m. to South Dakota, so I'll enjoy it tonight with my coach. It's been a long journey for us.
I'm going to be traveling out tonight, so I'm actually heading home for one night, and then I'm flying down to Mexico and competing on Tuesday.